Welcome back, folks. We have Bernardicus returning for another episode here. How are you, man?
I'm doing great, sir. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, pretty good. How's the summer treating you so far?
Dude, I live out here in Texas, so for the last 2 weeks, it's been over 105 degrees every day.
That
Literally.
sounds pretty miserable.
Yeah, and the humidity is out of this world. It's unfathomable. Like you go outside and you go to your neighbor's house, and by the time you get there, you're covered in sweat.
So, are you close to the Gulf?
No, we're actually in Central Texas here in Austin.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, you're in the Austin area. Okay,
yeah, in
gotcha.
Austin area. Yes, sir.
All right, cool. So, told me that you did some poetry reading earlier this week. Tell me about that.
Okay. So there's a place in my area here, a bar that does. So every other Tuesday they do a slam poetry where they have a third, second, and first place competitor. And the other Tuesdays you can just go there and read your poetry. I guess if you want to, get your curds up or whatever. And so I attempted to go this Tuesday. My GPS, it gave me the wrong directions twice. So by the time I ended up making it there, which, it was the third time, because it's called I forget the name right now. It's like a place, it's a hotel that you can rent. And it's over in Europe where they, forget what they're called. But anyway, so once it finally got me there, I couldn't sign up anymore. So I wasn't able to read. So today, I do have one. One of the ones that I was going to read, I do have it.
Oh, cool. All right. Now, is that the one that you sent me yesterday, the day before yesterday? Or was that a different one?
I believe it's a different one. I didn't even.
Oh, okay, cool. No problem. It's all good. I mean, like, all your poetry is amazing anyway, so it's going to be a treat regardless.
Excellent. How have you been doing?
Pretty good. We're about halfway through July here, and I had a bunch of family in for the 4th, so
Nice.
That was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Yeah, so I got a chance to see some of my cousins from Philly. They were down for the weekend.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, my 4th just went and passed. By the time I realized it was the 4th, it was about 7 or 8 o'clock here. And then I just watched the movie and went to bed.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, I tried to. The fireworks were a bit disturbing. I guess I've gotten to that age now where I really don't prefer the fireworks. It's like they should have a designated area for that. You know what I mean? Rather than just having it explosively going on throughout the night through, in the neighborhood. People can't see.
Yeah, a lot of that is just people just causing trouble, or hey, we got fireworks. Let's light them all.
Exactly. So they should have they should make a law, I think, where now if you have fireworks, you have to go to certain designated areas to operate them instead of just in a residential area. Because there's some people that don't really. Army veterans, old senior citizens, they don't like to hear that at all.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah.
So, how's the where are you at process wise with the publishing?
So right now with the publishing, I'm at the process where I've isolated the poems that I want for the first book. I've edited, entitled it. Right now, I'm just waiting to get them copywritten.
Okay.
Get them copywritten, and then I'm gonna seek about getting them published.
Okay.
But first, I want to get them legally copywritten, so I don't have to worry.
Yeah, because you don't want somebody stealing your material. So
exactly.
Yeah, I get it.
So that's the first key. And right now things are a little down and out a bit, economically. So
right.
I'm just waiting. It's gonna be. I'm hoping to be able to get them copywritten at least by sometime this summer, so that I can
get
okay,
cool.
Because at least once I get it copyrighted, I can also send them out to magazines and do more videos and just speak them out because they're
right. Exactly.
Yeah. So that's pretty much how that process has been going.
All right. So what plans do you have for the rest of the summer? In general.
To get the poems copyrighted, get them published, and then I plan to join a CrossFit program.
Oh, nice.
They have this program that they're offering. It's free for 12 weeks. It's just for people who want to get in shape or lose weight. I want to get more in shape, gain, about 30 more pounds of muscle. And And so that's what I'm looking to do this summer also until fall.
Nice, nice. Yeah, one of the guys who's on my show on the regular, he's got a gym in his basement, and then my brother, he's got a gym in his basement as well. I need to get back to my brother's house, start working out more. Share some of these LBs.
Right.
But yeah, I saw that you shared the steak photo I put up earlier.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, so
it looked delicious. When I saw it, I wished I could have had a bite.
Oh.
Yeah, so just to help out, I just shared it in your ear. Just in
Oh
case.
no, I appreciate it, man.
I saw you guys quite a few comments. People were also particularly interested in it. So
I spent over 30 years in that business, so really? I learned a thing or two in the process.
I did not know that. I knew you bartended for such a long time. You even got to the point where you did like specialized bartending, outside of a restaurant.
Right. Yeah, that was towards the end of my career, but yeah, like earlier, yeah. I mean, I'm quite proficient
back of the house.
In the back of the house as well as front of the house.
Okay, yeah. See, I never worked back of the house. I did a lot of front of the house from serving to bartending for over 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be incorporating some food videos on the channel as the summer progresses. So stay tuned for that, folks.
Yeah. I'll try and get some in there as well because I've been experimenting cooking wise. Since I got out the hospital. Now it's like I haven't eaten out in months, since almost a year.
If you got a favorite recipe or something like that, send it to me. We can talk about it and we can feature it in an episode.
Okay.
On a food episode.
Cool, yeah. That sounds like a good idea.
Okay, cool, man. Cool.
All right.
You're there in Texas, so Uvalde, the school shooting down there. What's your take on that?
My take on the school shootings, for one, is that they really need to get gun control in control.
Right.
It's too easily for convicts and people that are dangerous to use guns. And I know to some people they say gun control is obsolete because really the only people that buy guns are legal gun owners who aren't out committing crimes. So it's really hard to intervene that. But I think also the schools need to be reformed. They need to have assistance there at the time. Right now, it seems like in America, that's what we're at. It's not like that for so many other countries, especially like in Asia, Europe. They don't have to worry about kids. But every year here in America, we have multiple assassinations by kids at schools, and that's ridiculous. I mean, we need to invest some money. And I think another thing that people need to do, if some of these politicians are not going to do something about it, don't vote for them. Get them out. We need people in place, politic-wise, that are going to take care of us, that are going to actually do their job wholeheartedly.
I agree. Right. So, do you think it's a mental health issue as part of it, or do you think it's something else?
I think it's a multitude of things. I think it's what you said before, mental health thing. I think it's a lot of like social conditioning. A lot of people are mad because who they are, because of what's being said on television and in movies and whatnot.
Right.
They're still controlled by, just this parasitic environment that we really live in. So much everything it's so much consumerism, that there's no room for just humanity and humility.
It's interesting that you said parasitic and consumerism because, now that you mention it, I kind of wonder if maybe with some of these people is because they don't have maybe some of the means and resources on top of the mental health issues, that this is their way of lashing out.
Yes, that definitely. Yeah, if they don't have the means and reasons to make certain things come across in life, it pushes people to the edge. Because if you're a father or a mother and you don't have the money to feed your child, what are you going to do then? Steal food for your child. And there should be other ways that people who don't have money and need that emergency. We live in a time period now with so much technology that I feel like no one really should have to pay for healthcare, food, and certain other basic things that are just so abundant. You know what I mean?
Unfortunately, I guess as a society, we aren't as evolved as we think that we are, because you're right. I mean, with all technology and everything that we have right now, lots of things should should be a given, in my opinion. So, in terms of the, I just want to jump with this real quick, the AR-15, and
Okay.
me personally, I'm a pro gun guy. However,
Okay.
for all intents and purposes, the AR-15 is just a civilian version of the M16.
Right.
And anybody who's served will tell you, that exact same thing. So it just kind of boggles me sometimes when people are like, well, it's a hunting rifle or it's not an assault style rifle, but I'm not sure if you saw that video that they released. I mean, you had initially 19 police officers who were scared when that dude started shooting. And then eventually, they had about 90 police officers at the elementary school before they finally took them out. So if this is not an assault rifle, quote unquote, then what is it? I mean, it's a bunch of bullshit if you ask me.
Oh yeah, it's definitely, and I think in the mix of it, well, I won't, remark in any type of conspiracy way, but I think there's a reason why it's so easy to get these assault rifles. I mean, why does any person living in America who's not in a war situation need an assault rifle? If you're going hunting, fine, purchase your hunting rifles if you want security weapons. But why do you need a full, assault rifle that the Army uses when they're out there engaging?
Yeah, pretty much right. Yeah.
It makes no sense to me.
Right.
Because you don't need that to defend your home.
No, you should be good with a couple handguns, a shotgun, and a long rifle. If you ask me, you don't need something that can almost fire full auto and completely just decimate a target. But
so,
as I digress.
Yeah, we should digress because that's yeah. But yeah, it's sad that happened, and it's sad that we know it's going to continue to happen.
Right, I agree. So, tell me about which poem you're going to share this week, or have you not got to that point yet?
Well, the poem that I was going to share with you, I don't remember. I kind of forgot that I gave it to you. So I don't remember the name of the poem, but I could share another one.
Sure.
It's up to you.
Well, I mean, you sent it to me anyway, and then I go through and post it, and it's all good. So,
right.
No worries.
Okay. Yeah. So, and when you need another one, I already got a couple more that I've recited and put to music. So yeah, they're ready to go.
Okay. Yeah. So wherever you get around to it, just go and send it to me, and once I do post on this weekend, we'll get it up there for everybody to see.
Cool. And you already have one poem ready to go, right?
I think you sent me something a couple days ago.
Okay. If not, just contact me and I'll send you what I recorded today.
Okay, cool. All right.
Cool.
All right, sounds good. Well, Bernardicus, thanks for coming back on again.
Yes, sir.
And we'll circle back around and do another one of these in about a week.
Sure. That sounds good. Thank you for inviting me on and giving me an avenue to help share some poetry with the people. And because, I enjoy your show. Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks. Until next time, sir. And that's a wrap, man.
Y'all be good.
Weathering symmetry, icy wind. Can I live yet? And of whose desire? I'm in that moment, distantly embracing, avalanching, rivering faith, now and never's forever. Summer's icy windflower, across seas, off, in, and out of said every instant distance. I'm destiny's wedding. Purely airy skies, distance, glimmering, dreamingly, desire, reticent. exists raining down, thus within everything. Harmonies then, the very end and now's very ever-present hypocrisy, its very essence, a jump, hop, skipper. No, who cares? It's her life. Justice must be served, like each and every each other. Man does not exist. That which does is the same, bringing forth essentially symmetry to end hypocrisy right now. Then tell me what you think of how you can we, my morning's brightness, weathering symmetry. Oh, mother dear, your luminous, brightly breathing, reaching breath, limited moving like gusts of wind, vehemently vivid vehemence in its ravishing, washing, trading windy winds, waveringly merging into presence of existent place and fate's permanent place. Outside and within physics, destiny, always involving fate, looking for love, because of the way love makes one resonantly feel. I feel in relativity and in discrimination. No duels, glorious, growing, feeling decently great. Such designations fate having whilst placing concerning concentrating moments, hemisphere, and whimsical dimension. I emergently thought about then a tear-shaped missile meticulously heavenly fell cosmically through space. Tears gently, freely fell from each and every eye. Stormily, warringly, storming rains, omniscience pouring down all around upon me.